Hello everyone, today I'm going to give my top picks for plugins in Roblox. All of this will be available in the description, and all the credits will be given to all these people, and all these people have very great quality. It's thanks to all these people this video is possible. Anyways, now let me start talking about the first one. First, there is this thing called load catalog items. It's very useful, as instead of using this command thing at the bottom, I can just use this load catalog items. I can just load a catalog first, like ID, and just like type in the ID in here, and then I will be able to load one. It works for any gears, and it's very useful, including hats also. So then there will also be this tools, which is basically just wielding. If you guys don't know what wielding is, it's basically putting using glue to stick this stick block or what you call bricks to bear without anchoring it. And there's also this is just a very useful one, which is actually tools is actually for I'm pretty sure it's constraint editor if I'm not wrong. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it's constraint editor. So anyways, I rarely use this, but I find it very useful some of the times. But like sometimes it's gonna get replaced by this called rigging. Rigging is the rig editor. This one is very useful compared to this old one. I'll be talking more about that even later. Now I'm going to talk about already posted plugins. If you guys don't know, this basically just loads any player as an R6 or R15 skin. It's very useful, as like there's also others, but like it's not as useful as you think it would be. And now let's talk about the very useful Wedged Terrains. This is very important. It's basically just making a wedge between blocks. It's so good. I guess, or just do anything you want. Look, I can just create a wall in seconds. It's so quick and just good to use. Of course, I clicked across, and this is why I didn't create. But let's see, if I want to, I can just click this blue thing called create wall shape. It's just very useful, as I can basically build stuff very quickly compared to normally. Then of course, how can I not mention this one? Moon animators, literally one of the most let's say the most powerful animator on Roblox right now. The file explorer, which just gives you all the data of like saved animations. There's also characters, so you can insert like different even a blank rigs is so good. There's also easy weld is useful. Mostly personally I don't use cleaner much, but like it's still good. It's basically like just like makes like let's say if you have like tool or like a model, it basically like just helps you clean it. It's basically like how you just like delete it. But yeah, anyways, there's also a part which is basically just doing this, and then I can just join it in place. And what you do, you create a multi 60. You can also create as like a constraint, but for bricks. And like it's technically for like for animating bricks easily. And of course, last time I can not mention this, the models. Also, these parts can also be used for like connecting any rigs to like any parts. So like if you want like a rig to like throw a brick or fall, yeah, then you can just like first of all select the rig, and then control select the part as that needs to be the trigger part. Then of course there's also model. It's basically just like making a model. But like of course I don't have right now, since this is now this is a base part, and because now there is a model. Now then let's get to the next one, character creator. This one I cannot really do it much because I need to set a model, but what it does is basically just helps you create a character. Basically helps you create a rig. Now let's get into the very overpowered tools. Let's say align tool. Let's say you want to do this. It helps you really just align itself. Or butt joint. Yeah, it's really not that. You really don't even understand much right now, but like in the future it's gonna be so good. Basically what the first one does is just help you align blocks anyways. Then there's also Gapfill, which is one, in my opinion, one of the most powerful ones. It helps you fill a gap. Sometimes you'll be inaccurate, but what do you expect? Is Roblox it's just a plugin. There's also this, you know, it's just a very powerful tool. It's definitely not the best, but like you look like this, and then if yeah, look, now it makes a perfect wall. Like yeah, this is why it's very good. Like as long as you like don't look inside, you wouldn't even notice that it's not an actual model from Blender. It's a very good plugin. It's a Gapfill. Of course, how can I miss out build v4 now? It's legit, let's say, yeah, it legit just help you build. I want to do this, what do I do next? I'll do another one. Yeah, it's very good. It's also like Wedged Terrain, but like, it's kind of slower, but like, it helps you. Yeah, it's just very different to like, I want to compare it, but like, it's also very different to compare. It's like, yeah. But build F3 is just a lot of different functions. It's very useful. Like there's a mirror to it. There's also the colors, a path. Like yeah, it's just so useful. Yeah. Anyways, yep, that's basically what happens. Path. You can treat path as like another wedge terrain, but it's kind of different. I don't really know how to explain how it's different as compared to a wedge terrain. This is much easier. This feels easier to use as there's like a little bit more settings here, and like even if you just click cross, it will just close, so it's better. Anyways, let me talk about the next one. This is also another very useful one. It's called Rig Builder. What this is basically just imports any rigs, woman rig, man rig, mesh rig, everything, or even outflows. It's just very useful. The reason why I only have this is compared to Moonlighter rig. The only ones you have for like blank ones are just this three, so yeah. Anyways, there's also tool localization. I don't really use this one, so yeah, this is just very affordable. But anyways, there's avatar import. It's legit just a rig builder, but you can import avatars. Personally don't really use this also, as it can really just be replaced by like other plugins. I mean, this is pretty much just the Roblox plugin, so yeah, Roblox doesn't have very good plugins anyway. This is the Roblox animation, which I also don't use. Why? Because there's Moon Animator. Moon is so much, yes, it's more complex to use, but like, there's more functions for Moon. Then of course, there's the rig editor and rig scatter. So let me just build a rig. Let's say a block rig. There's a dummy here, right? What a rig editor do? Let's say, yep, I select this and continue. Then what this does is basically just helps you like edit the whole rig. Let's say this is like the base part. I select joint, and yeah, and now I just create a joint. Now this is the base part, so like you can move the arm now. Let's say if there was not already a rig, it's useful as you can basically just set everything up very quickly. Then also we have rig scaler. This one, continue, and of course we can just like set the rig size as a 2 and make it bigger. The reason why this is useful is like if you just like if you just make like a rig bigger, once you like rig editor may not show the problem as like yeah. It doesn't really show the problem, but like when you start playtesting it, this would be a huge problem as like the rig doesn't really work, because like it will just keep falling over, and like maybe this one does, but like a lot of other rigs that you normally use doesn't work because it doesn't scale it right. The scaling tool you're using just makes it bigger, but doesn't doesn't help you edit the joints back to its original position. Anyways, so yeah. So it's pretty useful. I personally don't use rig scaler much, as like mostly always have the same size for like certain players and stuff. So yeah, there's also launch, which is also another like, how do I say this? Another like building tool, but I'm not really sure how to use this, but like I've used this at some time. I didn't use this for a long time, but from what I remember, this is another very useful building tool that you guys should, if you have none, you guys should also use it. Then building tools. Yeah, of course. Normally you allow, but of course I didn't. But for the music, building tool is basically it's a very old OG building tool. If you play any like build aircraft to like to survive water or something, then like it will feature this building tool. Why? Because it's pretty useful. It's basically a normal Roblox, but like instead of the buttons being up there, it's a right side. And of course, you can also use other plugins while using this one, so it's very useful. And the reason why this is also very useful is like once you turn it on, you see a top right, top left corner, you can just see what you're using. Like, yeah, you can see where it's like a spawn location. Because it just doesn't set anything when it's locked. Like, so it doesn't see the base plate or the parts, or and the dummy. So yeah, it's very useful as like you can see what you're setting, what you're not. And yeah, so not to mention, sometimes you can also be with other plugins. Of course, you cannot be used with other building plugins like resize or realign or Gapfill, but like it's still very useful. But like the thing is, to anyone like who wanna like build, I'm pretty sure, in my opinion, you should either choose build fee for building tools as I personally don't really use both of them at the same time, but like both of them have their own disadvantages and advantages. And I think like you should try them out as everything I'm saying right now is just my opinion. So like I'm pretty sure you should check out both of them first, then just choose your preference because everyone have different opinions. So yeah, guys, this will conclude my video of like my opinion on like the best plugins. So in case anyone I miss, I can just check here. To get better, yeah, I completely forgot about this one, but anyways, don't worry guys. To get better is very simple, it's just, helping you edit like 2 it's just that simple. There's not really much other one that I really didn't say much as, it's pretty useful. There's also this, the NAAP. One NAAP, there's a lot of different functions for NAAP, but one of the most notable one is like turning any models into just made by one, I think it's 1x1 brick. Yeah, 1x1 brick, yeah. And those are the other ones like just making the whole model destructible, but like not anchoring it. So it's just very user friendly. Also, I use it sometimes, but I don't use it most of the times because like that one is also like a very situational. It's basically like Gapfill. Like you won't use it normally because why? When you're just building a map, you will use it, but like after building it, you won't need it anymore. It's basically the same situation for that one. You're basically helping you like make the map better because it makes it destructible and stuff. But like after that, it's not really that useful. So yeah, it's just anyways, all these are just my opinion. You should check all these very cool ones out, as all these are very cool plugins that I wish that you can check out, guys. So like if this video tells you or helps you in any way of format, I'll be very pleased. And yeah, so remember to smash like and subscribe guys, and hit the bell for more videos like this. So I probably won't be making any similar videos as this because I don't think I'm professional enough to like tell you guys my opinions yet. But once I learn more, I will just just keep telling you guys my opinions. See ya everyone.